Let me paint a picture for you that might feel a little too familiar. You've spent years, maybe even decades, holding on to your Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong. You've weathered the storms of endless rumors, the dizzying highs of promising news, and the crushing silence that follows. Your investment, your hope for a better future, has been sitting in a safe, a drawer, or with a trusted dealer, waiting. And now, the day has finally arrived. The revaluation, the RV, has happened. The news is everywhere, the rates are real, and your patience has seemingly paid off. But in this moment of absolute euphoria, a cold, hard question slices through the celebration. A question many are utterly unprepared for. What do I do now? If you think the hard part was waiting, you are mistaken. The most dangerous part of this entire journey begins the second the RV is confirmed. The period immediately after the revaluation will be a digital gold rush, a chaotic and unregulated frenzy where the unprepared will lose everything, and the informed will not only protect their wealth but multiply it. The single most critical decision you will make post-RV is how you convert your physical, paper currency into secure, usable, digital US dollars. This is not about simply exchanging cash at a bank. That is perhaps the riskiest and most naive path you could take. We are talking about moving from a volatile, physical asset into the stability and power of the digital US financial system, and doing it in a way that is safe, private, and strategically brilliant. The world you are about to step into is filled with predators wearing smiles. There will be official dealers offering you rates that are too good to be true, only to vanish with your life savings. There will be bank managers asking 1,000 questions, filing suspicious activity reports the moment you walk in with a substantial amount of dinar or dong, potentially freezing your assets indefinitely while they investigate. There will be tax implications that, if not navigated correctly, could claim nearly half of your wealth before you even see a penny of it. There will be family members, friends, and long-lost acquaintances emerging from the woodwork, all with a handout, and all creating a security risk for you and your loved ones. This is not fear-mongering. This is the inevitable reality of a sudden, massive wealth event. And the only shield you have against this coming storm is information. The strategies I am going to lay out for you in this video are not theoretical. They are a practical, step-by-step blueprint for navigating the first 96 hours after the RV announcement. We will not be discussing the when of the revaluation. That time has passed. Our focus is laser-sharp on the how. How do you verify the official international rate without relying on biased sources? How do you physically transport your currency without becoming a target? How do you establish the necessary financial infrastructure before you need it, creating a secure digital gateway for your wealth to flow into? This process is what I call the digital bridge, and building this bridge is the single most important thing you can do to prepare right now. The foundation of this bridge is understanding that the old world of money, the paper in your hand, is about to collide with the new world of digital finance. Your goal is not just to be a millionaire on paper. Your goal is to be a millionaire in securely managed, digitally accessible, and legally protected US dollars, assets that you can use to build a future, not just dream of one. The window between the announcement and the point where the system becomes clogged with desperate, unprepared people will be incredibly short. Your preparedness will be the difference between a seamless transition and a financial nightmare. So, if you are ready to move from being a hopeful holder to a savvy, secure wealth manager, then listen to every single word that follows, because this is the information that will define the rest of your life. So, let's build that digital bridge, one secure pillar at a time. The first and most non-negotiable step is establishing your financial foundation before the RV happens. You cannot wait for the announcement to start opening accounts or understanding the digital landscape. That would be like trying to build a lifeboat in the middle of a hurricane. Your first pillar is a robust, multi-layered banking strategy. This does not mean just one bank account. You need a primary account at a major, stable national or international bank, one with a strong digital platform and a proven history of handling large transactions. But you also need a secondary account at a completely separate financial institution, perhaps a local credit union or a different major bank, as a redundancy measure. This is your safety net. If one bank flags your transaction for a review, which can take weeks or even months, you have an immediate alternative to access funds and maintain your financial operations. Now, let's talk about the heart of your digital transformation: high-yield savings accounts and money market funds. The goal is not to let your new US dollars sit idle in a checking account losing value to inflation. The goal is to have them immediately start working for you, generating passive income from the very first day. You need to pre-establish these accounts linked to your primary bank. The moment your funds clear, you will initiate a digital transfer with a few clicks, moving the majority of your wealth into these higher-yield vehicles. This is a critical step that 95% of people will not think of in the chaos, but it is what separates the financially literate from the quickly parted. The second pillar is about the actual exchange mechanism. You must have a pre-vetted, legally verified exchange channel. This is not your local bank branch. They will be overwhelmed and unknowledgeable. I am talking about specialized currency exchange services that deal with exotic currencies, or the primary financial networks that will be authorized by the respective governments to handle the bulk conversions. Your homework now is to identify at least 3 such potential channels. Contact them, understand their procedures, their verification requirements, and their transfer timelines. When the time comes, you will be able to quickly compare their offered rates and fees and execute your exchange with a trusted partner, not a random internet search result that could be a sophisticated scam. The third pillar is privacy and legal protection. The sudden acquisition of wealth makes you a target. You must understand the concept of financial privacy, which is completely legal and about protecting your identity from public databases and unscrupulous individuals. This involves understanding the reporting thresholds for currency transaction reports, typically any transaction over $10,000, and working with your exchange channel to ensure all reporting is done correctly and transparently to avoid any suspicion of structuring. Furthermore, you should be in consultation with a qualified asset protection attorney now to discuss the potential use of legal entities like trusts. A properly structured trust can act as a shield, holding your assets and providing a layer of separation between your personal identity and your wealth, which is crucial for estate planning and mitigating unsolicited attention. This is not about hiding money. It is about smart, legal structuring that billionaires have used for generations. Finally, the fourth pillar is your digital wallet proficiency. We are moving into a digital age, and part of converting your dinar and dong into digital USD means understanding secure digital asset storage. This does not mean putting all your money into volatile cryptocurrencies. It means understanding regulated, asset-backed digital dollars, like central bank digital currencies or stablecoins fully backed by US dollars held in reserve. Setting up a secure, hardware-based wallet for a portion of your assets gives you immediate, borderless access to a segment of your wealth, independent of the traditional banking hours or system delays. Mastering these 4 pillars, layered banking, vetted exchange channels, legal privacy structures, and digital wallet literacy, transforms you from a passive holder into an active, prepared wealth manager. This structure is your fortress. Now, with your digital bridge firmly built, let's talk about the most critical phase: execution and the new life that awaits on the other side. The moment the news breaks, your first emotion will be exhilaration, but your first action must be disciplined calm. Do not, under any circumstances, run to the bank or call a dealer in a frenzied state. Panic is the currency of the unprepared, and it will cost you dearly. Your first step is verification. You must confirm the official, internationally recognized exchange rate through multiple reliable, non-sensationalist sources. This means checking financial news wires like Reuters or Bloomberg, monitoring the official websites of the Central Bank of Iraq and the State Bank of Vietnam, and confirming the rates on reputable international forex platforms. Do not rely on YouTube gurus or forum posts. The initial hours will be flooded with misinformation and fake rates designed to create chaos. Once you have verified the rate, you execute your pre-established plan with the precision of a military operation. Contact your pre-vetted exchange channel, confirm their current rate and procedures, and initiate the transaction. This is where your prior relationship and understanding of their process will pay massive dividends, allowing you to bypass the thousands of frantic calls they will be receiving. The physical transfer of your currency should be handled with the utmost security, preferably using a professional, insured courier service that you have researched in advance, or by arranging a secure, private appointment. As the funds convert and begin flowing into your primary bank account, you immediately activate the next phase of your blueprint, the digital distribution. This is where you execute those pre-planned digital transfers into your high-yield accounts and money market funds, ensuring your money starts earning for you from day one. You will also, following the advice of your attorney, begin funding your legal structures, like your trust, moving assets into their protected environments. This entire process, from verified announcement to fully deployed digital assets, should be your goal to complete within the first 96 hours, before the system becomes completely saturated and bureaucratic inertia sets in. But what is this all for? The ultimate purpose of this secure digital wealth is not to be hoarded, but to be leveraged to build a life of freedom and impact. This is the part of the journey where you transition from investor to architect of your own destiny. With your assets secure and generating passive income, you gain the most valuable currency of all: time. Time to spend with your family, to pursue passions you've put on hold, to invest in your health, and to contribute to causes you care about. This is also where you must practice radical financial discipline. The temptation to make large, impulsive purchases, the sports cars, the mansions, will be immense. Resist it. Your first priority is to ensure your long-term security. Pay off debilitating debts, secure a comfortable but not extravagant primary residence, and ensure your family's needs are met for generations. Then, and only then, should you consider more discretionary spending. Remember, this wealth is a tool for building, not for burning. It is a resource that can fund new businesses, support your community, and create a lasting legacy. The journey of holding the dinar and dong has been a test of patience and faith. The journey after the RV is a test of wisdom, character, and preparedness. The information I've shared with you today is the key to passing that test with flying colors. You now possess the knowledge that 99% of holders do not, the blueprint to not just survive the transition, but to thrive within it, to turn a paper promise into a secure, dynamic, and powerful digital financial future. You have the map. The responsibility is now yours to follow it. This is not just information. This is your financial armor. But knowledge without action is just a memory. If you found this blueprint the most valuable thing you've heard all year, then you need to take the next step right now. Do not let this moment pass you by. Go down into the comments section below and type "Digital Bridge" right now. Let me know you're building yours. This also helps the YouTube algorithm understand that this is critical, life-changing information and pushes it to more holders who are desperate for this guidance. And while you're there, I want you to ask your most pressing question. What part of this process keeps you up at night? Is it the banking, the legal structures, the exchange process? I read every single comment, and your question might just be the focus of our next deep dive video. But most importantly, if you have not already, you need to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. The post-RV landscape will move at lightning speed, and this channel will be your real-time command center, providing verified updates, breaking down complex procedures, and offering the calm, strategic guidance you will need when everyone else is losing their minds. You've waited for this opportunity for years. Don't get left behind in the most important moment. Subscribe, comment, and let's secure your future together.